Greetings, family. Peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru, and thanks for visiting my channel. So, family, pictured here is the man who gunned down his ex-girlfriend and shot dead her 3 children before killing himself after he told the woman he wanted to drop off Christmas presents for the kids. Let's go to the story. Well, family, police say that George Daniel Wexler, 45 years of age, ambushed his ex-girlfriend and killed her 6-year-old daughter and 2 sons, ages 5 and 9, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The 36-year-old woman was critically wounded, trying in vain to pull her children to safety. She crawled to a neighbor's home for help. Wexler, pictured here, was later found suffering from a deadly self-inflicted gunshot wound. The mother had repeatedly asked Wexler to stay away from her and her family. The 45-year-old man had a criminal history record that included charges of aggravated battery, harassment, and stalking. A close friend said Wexler had been depressed and suicidal in the wake of the breakup with his girlfriend. So, family, police said Wexler had asked to stop by the house to give the children Christmas gifts, but the mother told him no after he repeatedly called and sought to visit. Investigators believe Wexler forced his way into the home on Stagecoach Lane Monday evening and waited for the family to arrive before opening fire on them. Wexler, again, was found unconscious with a self-inflicted gunshot wound Monday. He died at the hospital. Well, according to a Facebook page, Wexler worked at Blue Cross Blue Shield. The station KRQE reported that he had worked as a corrections officer in the past. Now, family, I'm going to stop here because I just want to comment on a few things. First of all, finding out the guy had also worked as a correctional officer in the past, I always find that really disturbing when you later find out that some lunatic or maniac or serial killer or rapist, you later find out that that person used to work in law enforcement. I'm of the mentality that once you find that out, I think it's prudent to go through the history and background of that said officer, or when they used to be an officer, to find out what kind of cases they were involved with, what kind of shenanigans or wrongdoing they were involved with. Because I'm really always suspicious of these kind of people. And in this case, this guy used to work, of course, in law enforcement as a correctional officer. And then he stalked this woman and killed her entire family. And tried to kill her too. But I digress. Let's get back to the story. Well, Shirley Goodwin, a close friend of Wexler, said his girlfriend broke up with him about a month ago, plunging him into a deep depression. In November, he underwent a mental health evaluation after threatening to commit suicide. Goodwin was among the last people to have talked to Wexler before his death. The friend said Wexler came to her house the night before the shooting, asking to borrow her Jeep, telling her he needed the vehicle to transport some gym equipment he was planning to sell. The Jeep would later be found at the scene of the quadruple murder-suicide. Before leaving her home, Goodwin said Wexler turned around and told her he loved her. Quote, "This is a terrible tragedy, and I think he snapped. But he was very good to everyone, especially me," said Goodwin. "I, for one, will miss him terribly, and his family will miss him." You know, I'm not gonna. Whoa. I'll just finish this first. The police chief, Eden, said Wexler's ex-girlfriend, despite being wounded, valiantly fought to protect her two young sons and a daughter. According to local reports, the badly injured woman managed to pull one of her mortally wounded children out of the house, then crawled to a neighbor's home for help. Despite her heroic efforts, one of the kids was pronounced dead at the scene, and the other two succumbed to their wounds at the hospital. Authorities said the violence erupted in the Fore Hill section of Albuquerque at around 6:30 p.m. on Monday. A woman called 911 for help, saying that shots had been fired at a home in the 1500 block of Stagecoach Lane Southeast. Within 5 minutes, officers arrived to find the 36-year-old mother and the three children, a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 5-year-old boy, a 6-year-old girl, and a 9-year-old boy, all shot. The victims were rushed to UNM Hospital, where two of the children were later pronounced dead. The third died at the scene. The mother remained in critical but stable condition Tuesday, and investigators have not been able to talk to her. They said she's the only surviving witness of the slaughter. Chief Eden said George Wexler forced his way into the family's home and waited for the mother and children to arrive. So family, I'm going to end there, but I will say that once again we're witnessing where white lives matter. This is Guru. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, and if you have a comment, leave it below. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, peace and love to you and yours. This murderer, unfortunately, and we will call him a coward, because not only did he try to kill the mother, but he killed her three little kids, and then had the nerve to take his own cowardly life. This is Guru. Thanks again for watching. Peace and love to you and yours. I'm out.